Wow, 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 wow.
Yes.
Ganz herzlich willkommen hier beim The Artist Code und heute mit unserem Thema The Soul of Greece. Und heute sind meine Freunde hier an Bouzouki, Adonis, on Vocals, Philly und auch an Vocals, Olga. And we're going to talk in English so that we can understand. So wir haben verschiedene Sprachen hier, Englisch, Griechisch natürlich, Spanisch, Zürichdeutsch.
Und Deutsch.
Und Deutsch, genau. Genau. So, Adonis, this was a really beautiful song. Thank you so much for this beautiful opening. When we talk about the soul of Greece, what is this song telling us about the soul of Greece?
So the song is an instrumental piece called Mysterio Zeibekiko, so strange Zeibekiko, you would say. Zeibekiko is a kind of dance in Greece.
Rebetiko.
Zeibekiko.
Zeibekiko, that's not rembetiko because that's a music.
No.
Right, okay.
It's a rhythm actually.
It's a rhythm.
A rhythm and a dance.
Okay, wow.
And yes, so it's kind of strange also the history of the song because it's based on a traditional melody which has developed within the years in rural Greece.
Yeah.
And this piece was first recorded like in 1920s in the USA. So it's a melody which migrated to the USA together with the people who went there for finding a better life.
Yeah.
And the version which I played is based on a contemporary version of a Greek bouzouki and laoutou player.
Yeah.
And so for me, it's what also fascinates me in this kind of music. It's based on tradition. It has its history, but it also has like a contemporary way of expressing itself.
Yeah.
And so how we look this music and also this life from beyond and our roots actually,
Yeah.
It's also represented in how we play this music.
Yeah, very interesting. What would interest me also would be like your own story with this song. So, for example, when did you meet the song first time and so on? What's
exactly.
your
So
story?
like the traditional song, which is based on this melody,
Yeah.
It's called Madalena. It's a song which a lot of people know in Greece. So you kind of know it from always.
Do you learn it in school also,
Yes,
I mean, music
yes,
school,
it
of
could
course.
be,
So,
it could be
like
that.
as a child, you also. So you met the song first time when?
Yeah.
In what age?
I don't know. It should have been like from
Small.
very young age because it's.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with it. I was always familiar with it.
Yeah.
And but then as I started playing, I came across this recording of the 1920s, which is a version of the song slightly altered, which has some technical things for the instrument. It was fascinating to learn it on the instrument.
Yeah.
It's a melody which you already know, but it's kind of introducing itself to you in another context.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would like to have one more round because it's so interesting. I mean, there is a song coming, like having a song having its own history, and now there is us people, and I mean, now you're a grown-up man, we're grown-up women, I think you also know the songs, right? So let me talk with the ladies for a moment about this song. What is your, Philip, what is your history with this song?
This song is a typical one of the many songs, that style that we hear, as Andoni said, since we are little, our parents they invite their friends at home every weekend when they have day off, and then they make some food, they sit there, they talk, and then they hear one piece after the other, and we little children, we were there playing around or sitting in the next room playing, and then sometimes going in and watching the grown-ups. Suddenly then one of them stands up and dances alone and then he sits down again and the next one, but it came naturally, and this is one of the songs they played, and also many other
But is it played on a
Pick up
tape or
on the Schallplatte.
Whatever you have.
on the Schallplatte?
Schallplatte in that time when I
Whatever
was.
you have back then.
Yeah. So sometimes when they're musicians, they play live, like you are.
I'm talking about when you invited your home people. This is eine Sache. The other thing is when you meet as musicians and you start to play. Yeah.
All right, awesome. And with you, what's
For me, so for me, it's almost the same as Adonis and Philly said, but also I would say that we are from Athens, two of us. So in Athens there is a very nice place near the Acropolis where if you go, there are like small kutukia, like we call it, small little places where they play live music.
Kultur is like a taverna.
Kutuk is something like this. And these songs are something that you're gonna go out, you're gonna have dinner, lunch, music non-stop all day. And this doesn't happen obviously only in Athens, it happens in the whole country. But I mean, for me as a person from Athens, it's something that it's very relatable with Monastiraki, Plaka, and all these areas, which for me are...
What's Monastiraki?
Monastiraki is the center of Athens. So you're one step from the Acropolis and you're in the center where all life happens. So it's the cultural center, I would say, in Athens.
Like with Niederdörfli in
Yes. Probably. So you go out and you will try the traditional food, Syrtaki and all these things, and Greek salad.
A lot of life.
Swiss people love that.
Yeah.
and you will sit there and you will hear all these songs. They will do a pause at some point, they will go out and then they will come back and it's a playlist. It keeps going.
Yes.
And it makes you happy.
Yes, it does.
Makes you happy.
I just want to share a small experience when I first realized how in Greece, or like where I go many times in the year, my soul belongs to Greece, and also of course it belongs to Switzerland. Helvetia, I love it here too, of course, But Greek from music side and vibe and person, it's very powerful, and I am very much in love. So I'm used as a musician. We have like 45 minutes set. 45 minutes. We make a pause, then we have another 45 minutes, and. So when I realized, we went, with my husband, we went to a place and then, eating and the music never stopped. It just played, and I thought that is, aren't they? I have to go to cigarettes, toilet, drink, whatever. Yeah. But the thing is, there was kind of I felt that there is no need to make a pause because the interaction between the audience and the musician, of course the musician started first, people are eating around the tables, but then it grew to something so beautiful, which is together. It's not here we as musicians, we play, people clap or they don't clap, And not about because the music is crap or something, but because they are eating or music is not a part of our togetherness experience, So when I first realized that this is different, and this is I want to say pure magic, but it was just really touching my heart, because suddenly you see that woman over there, she's eating, but then she started to sing, she's she has
food getting out of the mouth.
And then you realize the man is also singing. Who is singing in Switzerland as the man? I don't want to play man, I'm sorry, I don't mean that, but it's not in our culture, which is okay too, but no, it's not okay. I don't like that. I want to sing together.
It's not planned.
Yeah, it's a presentation, and the thing is that the interaction. Is like the interaction when I play as a musician. It starts at the second last song, and then I go, the last song is what last song? So yeah. The other 2 hours that was music, Anyway, so. Maybe from the opposite side, you are here in Switzerland, and I think you experience that in the other way. Maybe you as a musician also, how do you let's say, experience different cultures of presenting or being into music?
So yes, I mean it's kind of strange. It's different as to what one is used to actually.
Yeah.
And also, I'm not. I mean, a lot of the audiences we play are mostly Greek audiences. So
Yes.
the experience is similar, but again, it's not the same. We never played somewhere where people were eating, were having conversations, and music was there. It was more like a concert setting.
Here in Switzerland.
In Switzerland. So
Oh,
it's different, but I mean, it's also nice to play and be quiet.
Yes.
Yes,
To be really heard.
And not hear the cling, 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 cling.
That's interesting. You really heard. That's very interesting.
Because I mean, and also like during this period where people in Greece were not able to play in places because they were closed.
Like now in the Corona
in
times?
the Corona times,
Yes.
A lot of people said, okay, we always complain about the noise that the audience is making when we play, but it's the thing that we miss the most actually, because I mean we miss it. We miss that interaction.
Yeah. But where is the complaint? Here in Switzerland?
No, in Greece. In Greece,
so there's complaint. So
People say that
because
it's
for me
too
this-
loud. I mean, the audience.
but people are singing.
not always. I mean, sometimes you get the feeling that they don't pay really attention to you. But
Okay.
what actually happens is that you create a setting where there are moments where everyone connects with each other, like with the music. The person playing the music, the people eating and singing at the same time. It's and when this happens, this is actually magical.
Yes. That's actually what I experience most as for someone who comes into the whole new magic. Let's say, you know. Also, what I found what I found interesting. You grew up. Where did you grow up?
Oh, my life is very confused. I was born in Germany, in Cologne. My parents are first generation Gastarbeiter.
Yeah.
My mother was 16 when she came with my father to Germany. She married with 16 in Greece, and then after the First World War, then they belonged to the first generation of hosting Gastarbeiter in Germany. And I was born then in the early 70s in Cologne, but then a few years later I was sent to Greece and grew up in Greece with my little sister who came 2 years after me. And we grew up with our grandmother until I was 7. I went to the primary and the first class there, and then back to Greece from the second class on. So I grew up in Greece. My childhood was amazing with my grandmother, but then in Germany it went on.
Yeah.
My childhood. And
but both your parents are.
my parents were Greek. My mother was Greek. My father is Greek. Yes.
Yes, very nice. So Germany and where in Greece did you?
Veria, Thessaloniki, Macedonia. Macedonia,
yeah.
Greek Macedonia. Macedonia is
Come
Macedonia. The Macedonian part of Greece means Veria, Thessaloniki, Pella, Virgina. There where I came from. Yes.
Wow, awesome.
Πρόσεχε τις δηλώσεις.
Ναι, κατάλαβα. It's a bit dangerous to talk about this word. Oder Single. Sonst gehst du mit den Nachbarn. Gehst wieder Stress mit dem Nachbarland.
Makedonia. Nee. I know, yeah.
Εγώ είμαι Μακεδόνισσα. Ich bin Makedonär.
And you and Olga, is Olga, I mean...
It's Russian.
Yeah, okay.
Name.
Yeah.
As you can see from my height, I'm Russian too. No, I grew up in Spain. Both parents were Greeks. They were working in the embassy, so they left. They went to Portugal and then to Spain, and after that we came back to Greece. And when I studied, etc. But everybody was Greek in. Something that is very noticeable when you are abroad, the community comes together almost always. So my parents had Greek friends, and we always, weekends. Yeah, we went you know,
So
music, everything was always like, I have pictures with my father.
Yeah.
He was dancing Sebekiko, no shoes, cigarette in the mouth, and it's a very manly thing, a very sexy dance also, I might say, for Greek men. And
and for women.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you go to an island, you will see 3 guys, or in Athens, you see 3 guys dancing Sebekiko, and it's very nice. It's very beautiful. It's beautiful.
But now you're talking. You grew up in Greece. In Spain.
But with Greek parents, it's like you're in Greece.
Yes, because the community is. Yeah,
your mother, everybody.
Yeah,
all
because I'm thinking about. I mean, you're in Spain, and Spain has a very powerful music scene, and so different. What does that make with you? I mean, you grew up in music heaven.
Yeah, I think so. And for me, it was. I think the influences you have with all these different styles, like you go from flamenco, sevillanas, and all this crazy music that they have, and it's like you really see it, and you take all in, and then you make your own style, because then you know, if you don't know about the other styles, I think you don't know about music. Yeah. You have to experience lots of stuff, lots of styles, and Spanish people are like Greeks, really the same style. I used to drink, oh God, no police here, but I was 13, maybe 12. They did parties with little, I don't know how to say it anyway, but they call it vaquillas, so they were very small animals, and I'm not positive with the torero stuff, but anyway, they did without killing any animals, and they did parties, and little kids, 13, we used to get drunk with sangria, like it was, and you do the same in Greece, I think, with...
Okay, so I see something there on the table. Ouzo, shall we?
Of course. Of course.
And then let's maybe you feel like singing?
Yes. Let's take another Greek topic.
Yeah. So ouzo, what's all about the ouzo mystery? Really, what do you think?
Oh my God, the ouzo mystery! I have never searched it. I've figured it out because it was natural for us to have ouzo and to drink ouzo, and it is like anise.
Yeah.
In Spain, you have anise, but it's...
And it's made by grapes also in anise, no? I don't know.
How you say?
Llamas. Rost.
Cheers,
clean. If you don't do this.
Or microphones. Yeah. Llamas.
Stop with llamas.
Stini llamas.
Aber es gibt auch Zipuro.
Zipuro, ne.
Kennst du Zipuro?
Yeah.
But now, if I drink more, the voice will disappear. So
what is the song about that you're going to sing?
So the song is called Sevlepo sto potiri mu, which, by the way, we got a potiri. Potiri means glass.
Yeah.
So it's about heartbreak. So it's somebody that has been through heartbreak. So I see you in my glass, because Greeks tend to go out, and like other countries also, we drink our sorrow. So we go out all together, as we could go like this somewhere. I'm sad, I'm gonna drink. So the song talks about that, because I'm, for example, divorced, or I don't have a boyfriend anymore, and I'm sad. So I drink, and I figure, and I think about the man that I lost, or women, depending on who's singing it. I see it on the glass. I see the person, and when the drink is over, I don't know what to do.
Yeah,
that's what it means. Like, I drink, and while I'm drinking, I'm thinking about you. But when the drink is over, I know it's over.
You're still there. I see you in my glass. That's what it says.
So
I'm trying to drink my sorrows away, you're still there.
But you're still there. And when it finishes, I don't know what to do, because you're still there, no matter how much I drink.
Even a big, how much you drink, it doesn't help. Love is still
in that
love.
moment,
but it can also have a double sense, because it says pino da se pino. While I'm drinking, I drink you.
Yeah, but because I love you.
I am, you are in me. And when it's over, then you are not there. I have drank you, and then the glass is empty.
Yeah.
It can be
it can be like that too.
Ne?
Yeah.
Oder?
you know, heartbreak. Everybody gets
Oh my
poetic,
God.
you
All
know?
right, so the stage is yours.
Σε βλέπω στο ποτήρι μου και πίνοντας σε πίνω κι όταν τελειώσει το πιωτό δεν ξέρω τι θα γίνω. Σαν ακούρδι στο ρολόι που δεν παίρνει πια στροφή. Το μυαλό μου έχει μείνει στη δική σου την μορφή. Σε βλέπω στο ποτήρι μου και πίνοντας σε πίνω κι όταν τελειώσει το πιωτό δεν ξέρω τι θα γίνω. Πίνω απ' τις 9 το βράδυ και φτάσε 3:30 και το νου μου βασανίζει η δική σου θύμηση. Σε βλέπω στο ποτήρι μου και πίνοντας σε πίνω κι όταν τελειώσει το πιωτό δεν ξέρω τι θα γίνω. Cheers.
Yeah, must.
That was Greek soul music.
That was Greek soul, yeah.
Check this out.
Oh my God. Yeah. Actually, when we talked before here our show today, you said something that you never cry alone. Like if some of your friends is sad, or somebody died and so on. So you have kind of maybe a tradition. Because when you said it before, it reminded me of a story of an old lady that I know, and she told me some years ago, actually the same, and that was the first time that she was not Greece, but like her friends, which are all from Greece, really came to her like very beautifully, very supportive, yeah. So. What is your own experience in this? What is your experiences or from your families or so?
With his heartache and singing, you mean?
Yeah. When someone dies or is sad.
I remember it's like that. I remember my one member of my family I adore a lot. I don't want to take them. she was a lot with her inner struggles, and she was drinking a lot, and then she was listening to Pulopoulos, oh my God, and then she was crying, and then she was
I don't think she understands
like
what
that.
Pulopoulos
I
means.
have no idea.
Pulopoulos is one
Musician?
very, very
What is
famous,
Pulopoulos? Is a musician?
Yoros Pulopoulos.
Singer.
Singer. All right. Sorry. Okay.
Very, very famous. You must listen to him. And she was listening to music, and then we were there also. We were teenagers. I was 16. She was older, and then we got all kind of very drunk, which was not so good. But
Yeah, it's good.
we were having
but
we're sharing our pains. So, and the result was that I was vomiting the next day because I was too young for this, and she was also
but it again
geteiltes Leid.
geteiltes Leid ist
Wolltest du das wissen?
nice.
Probably.
Go with the flow.
You have probably something.
So yeah, geteiltes Leid is we can say it this way, like
Geteiltes Leid.
people are extravagant in Greece. It's quite common, and also that happens in the good times and also in the bad times. Like if you have a problem, you want to share it with people in order to ease the pain.
Yeah.
And sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. But also when you try to solve your problems yourself, also you can solve them better alone or better with friends. It depends on the situation, I guess.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see when you talk about the skutuki, the boîte in Thessaloniki, the little
Shop,
like
Tavernes.
tavernes.
Yeah.
They play live music, and then sometimes you see some lonely guys sitting there with a drink and like listening to the music carefully, but they have inner struggles and they are working them out and very attent to the music. This is an example.
Yeah.
I have a funnier story because when we talk about very dark stuff, but I mean what it's important for Greeks, and I think it's a good message to send, that it's not okay to do something by yourself. So you need support of somebody, and I think that's the message that we should tell people, because there's a lot of people struggling with mental health in the moment, and we always have that thing that we always try to do it by ourselves, but then you know that you cannot do it on your own. Some things are too tough to deal with, and eventually you will have to talk to somebody and help you. So we do that, and my story, which is funny, so I stopped talking about other stuff, is that I had a friend, and we weren't okay, because it's okay not to be okay, and it's okay, and we weren't really bad, and we didn't have the mood to go out and to have fun and go partying, and we just sat on the car with very loud music, a lot of drink, not driving, just parked somewhere, and we cried for 7 hours straight.
Just you two?
Thinking about whatever pain you had, and I think it's the best therapy. Take it out. It's not going to leave by itself, You have to take it out somehow. Go punch a tree. No, don't punch a tree. Go break your fingers. But do something to get better. And I think a good friend that won't judge you and will only be a support, I think it's the best way.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit, when you're sad, music really helps. So if there is no musician around, you press play, and then there is music, and music help you to let go. And maybe of course the melody, the rhythm, the lyrics are supporting you to let go. But what music cannot do is talk to you about what is moving you, So to cry like you for 7 hours with a friend, or like even a friend which were at the moment, as I understand, not like perfectly. You had your issues, but still you were together and you were letting it all out.
Female friend.
Yeah.
Female friend. But we were in a point of our lives, both of us, that we had gone through some emotions and some stuff with, stupid stuff, but still that hurt you and you never take them out. So it just happened. We went together just to be together, to live something together, but that happened. And I think it was one of the best moments that I had, because it really took out stuff that I didn't know I had inside, And then, you know, we were better, you know, drunk, better, with the headache, but it was fun.
There are also some lyrics of these songs, they really talk from the deepest of your heart. So like that, they understand you.
Yeah, you remember where you were when you first
Like
heard that song,
Yeah.
you know?
And it's a lot of trust between two people, like really showing your truest self to cry together and to really let it all out, because you cannot control when you let go. And that's trust.
And you love cry, you know? you look at the other, you know, the mascara is here, ha ha ha. But,
Yes.
ha,
Oh, that's
it's
beautiful.
a weird moment, but we are weird and extravagant. That's it.
I think it's in the nature because it happens. It had happened also to me. Another story. You go to buy to the butchers in Greece somewhere, and then suddenly you know the story of the woman next to you, what she will cook and who will come and blah blah blah. So then
gossip.
you can know things you have not asked for, but you can also know the sad things you do not ask for. The people open themselves very easily.
Yeah.
They are like that.
They talk.
Natura. So.
Yeah, talking about you are like that. What means the soul of Greece to you? Because we are talking about the soul of Greece. What is it? What does it mean for you?
I think let's start with you. I speak too much.
It's a difficult question.
Passion, I would
think
say
can-
passion. Passion is the soul.
Okay.
Passion to give your heart out. You open. This is
Yeah.
one of the things.
Beautiful.
Nicht.
I can say the easy answer is music, but
And music.
I mean, it's quite difficult to say.
Yeah, I mean, through music you express your soul. You know, you as a man, as a person, what you think, who you know, which songs you pick, what you let talk through you. It's your language of transporting the soul of Greece now, because you play Greek music. So I think that's beautiful, you know. So yeah.
And based on what you said, I must say tradition. You know, Greeks are, there is a bond in the family that it's unbreakable. Like that's the base of everything. You have a family, your family, you know, your mother will teach you something. My mother was a singer. She didn't make it because, you know, the cycle was a little bit, you know how it is, you know, it's a little bit dirty. So she didn't make it, but I mean, she taught me how to sing because both parents were singing in the car, everywhere, you know, old songs, but we still listen to these songs, us, after the generations, you know, next generation and my sons and everything. So it comes as a tradition, but it's the family. There is a very nice meme going around that is this Greek guy in a protest throwing a Molotov bomb, and there is the mother behind him with a jacket. So
Okay,
throw the Molotov, but don't get cold.
Okay.
I mean, like it's very, 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 you know, the family, it's very united, and I think it's also something that it's the soul of Greece. If our parents didn't show us this, you know, and you know your history, you know what Greece has been through, and you cannot feel the same pain because we're living now in the fruits what they left us. But I mean, you know, we've been through lots and lots of pain and war, and you know, so they're humble people. I think that's why hospitality is something that is one of the if a Greek is not it doesn't have any hospitality, he's not Greek. That's it.
Yeah, I can imagine. There is this movie called how is it, Rembetico or Rebetico? How is it? Rebetico. Yeah. So if you people have the chance to see to watch a movie, you find it on YouTube.
I watched it.
Also, hey, that movie! That movie really. There was this one scene where the musician tell to the only lady in the band. He told her, listen, now the solo singer part is free, you could be the singer. Now she said, I cannot sing because she plays a tambourine and she sings in the choir. And then she said, I have no voice. And then, of course, you know it all, but I love to repeat it. I love this scene so, so much. And then he tell her, what voice? You know, because I don't have a voice. He said, what voice? If you have the courage, and that's the thing, you know, because she went through that, she get beaten by her husband and you know, many, many bad things, you know, and war and everything. So she has it all inside, you know. So he told her, if you have the courage to let everything you have inside out, and that's about courage, to show yourself, like to cry together, to open up. If you have the courage, this is all you need. You know, and then of course the next scene was she singing. You go like, okay, I'm done, you know. That's the most beautiful invitation into music that I've ever seen, like, you know, that.
But you've experienced it also in Greece, because I know you told me that you went and sang with the band there, so it's something that they didn't let you do.
Yes, but something you said just before about this bondage of Greece. Before I'm telling, I want to share a little experience which really pull me into the soul of Greece. Let's say. Okay, I'm a little drunk already. I should drink water. Okay, ich kann ertrage gar nichts. Okay, I wanted to ask you something, but I forgot. You know? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. No, the thing is, I wanted to ask you, what do you feel about the inside connection through? How do you experience it? Because Olga said in the family, the song, singing together. How do you experience this connection from inside, within the culture? Through what do you experience it? Also through music, singing in the family, or? Okay.
Πώς βιώνετε τη μουσική εσείς μέσα από την οικογένεια? Ζεις, πώς ζεις τη μουσική εσύ, στην Ελλάδα και αυτό πώς...
We just feel the music. We feel the music. We like to hear, to listen, to sing, and we don't think about it. I would say, not?
Yeah, I didn't understand the part.
I don't understand the question.
The connection with the bonding.
Right. Let me just quickly express what from my very subjective connection, like the first, you know, imagine there is summer some years ago, Kalamata, south of Greece, Peloponnese, and then I was like the first time ever in a summer fest. So there was live music, people dancing, ocean. I was like the only from somewhere, you know, like it's, you know, the people from there were just having their most beautiful time with the singing and dancing and everything. And for me, this whole energy was like the first time. And fast forward, whatever happened there, what I have experienced, the result was, I mean, this. If I say it in a bigger word, this culture is so deeply connected within, through music, through singing, through dancing, because they are sharing it, they dance together. For example, there was one woman coming, there's this circle, one woman comes in, she starts to dance alone, you know, like alone for 10 seconds. And then back, somebody come here, I never saw that. Sit on the knees, look at it, just connecting to her and start to clap. And maybe somebody else, everyone is there. But the thing is, the person who is sitting here never go, la, la. They fix it like all the time, so the connection is always there, the connection. I've never, so I cried like a baby. No, because this, I start to cry now, no. This is the most beautiful thing, because then you are seen and you have time. I mean, you dance she danced forever, but it was her dance, and nobody said, oh fuck, when she's finishing the dancing. That's like the most beautiful gift that you can share within each other. So there was also the, you know, from the political side, all the Wahlen with the new, you know, the huge changes and so. And I thought, whatever Europe is and all those political things, it can not be destroyed. Nothing. I would not know how this power, which power would be more strong than this. I don't know. Corona? Nah.
If we would be really more, everyone in the world more connected, then we would not have these discussions in the world. Yes, you're right.
Sorry, a second.
If we all in the world would be more connected through this music and we were more philosophical and thinking more and
Supporting.
Yes.
we did not have
One another.
wars and discussions, political discussions. I'm sure.
Yeah.
You're right.
This, but that was like a subjective situation, So I don't know if this is true, like if we can say like in general, But that's
This what you said in general.
Yeah, strongly what I feel.
This is in general.
That's a question
Greece
for
is
you.
in general.
I think you can have some fights, in some clubs. That happens too. We're not the perfect, little
Sure.
bubble. But I mean, like it's. I think in general you respect the privacy of the person. That's why he's dancing. You're going to respect it and you're going to cheer it. You're going to say bravo that you're doing this. So
I think you
respect
celebrate
and you connect. You connect with that person in that moment. But I mean,
you celebrate the person.
It's you support each other, and no matter if
Celebrate,
we're
yeah.
not friends, in that moment we are best friends.
Yeah.
After that maybe we can have a fight, but in that moment, that's it.
Yes.
And thank God now
I'm
they don't
always
get
best
they don't
friend.
allow any more plates, because usually that what happens
Now they
is
throw
you
serviette.
throw now you just throw paper. Thank God. But in general, you throw plates, and it's a whole
And
culture.
you dance on the plate and you make this.
You
with the
smash
plate,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is cool. This is normal.
Okay.
But it's
But
all-
maybe the only man we have here to speak also.
No, as you described it, is true. Like a lot of political things can draw us apart, but music and these experiences, as you described them, is what brings us together. And yeah, I also believe that this is more powerful than any politics or any economical, I don't know, whatsoever.
Yeah. Wow. Talking about music. Philly!
You can go on tauchen.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
But
Which
you will have to
which
sing.
song are you or like what is your song talking about? What's the story in the
What's talking
song?
about? This song is called Τα παιδιά του Πειραιά, The Children of Piraeus. It is a song, I thought to choose this song because it is very light, very
Fun?
gives happiness, it gives you back the memories of Greece, it makes you be I want to go now to Greece tomorrow. If you hear the song, it is about a woman who is a femme fatale, I would say. She was expecting at the harbor of Piraeus every day another man, but not on Sunday. The movie, there is a movie, it is called Never on Sundays. So for this movie, Manos Hatzidakis wrote in the 60s. This is a very, very good composer, Manos Hatzidakis. He wrote this song for this movie, and the singer and the actress is Melina Mercouri, and she was singing the song. And you must see the movie. I saw it when I was little with in the late 70s. This is a very funny movie, and nice songs, and it gives good energy, good vibes. So I make it the opposite now. As all did, I make something positive.
Makes the happy day. Okay. Nice.
We make something positive. Yeah. Right.
Beautiful.
Start again. Το παραθύρο μου στέλνω 1, 2 και 3 και 4 φιλιά που φτάνουν στο λιμάνι 1 και 2 και 3 και 4 πουλιά. Πως ήθελα να έχω 1 και 2 και 3 και 4 παιδιά, αν θα μεγαλώσουν όλα θα γίνουν λεβέντες για χάρη του Πειραιά. Όσο κι αν ψάχνω γεμίζει από παιδιά. Πόρτα μου σαν βγω δεν υπάρχει κανείς που να μην τον αγαπώ. Και σαν το βράδυ κοιμηθώ ξέρω πως θα τον ονειρευτώ. Τετράδια βάζω στο λαιμό και μια χάντρα φυλαχτώ. Γιατί τα βράδια καρτερώ στο λιμάνι σαν βγω κάποιον άγνωστο να βρω. Όσο κι αν ψάξω δεν βρίσκω άλλο λιμάνι, τρελή να με έχει κάνει όσο τον Πειραιά.
Wow. Oh, wow.
So I want to go to Greece now. I want to go tomorrow.
You want to go or you
I want to go tomorrow. I go in 2 weeks, but tomorrow I go to Germany.
I am there. I am there now.
Ich schade mit den Hufen.
Yeah. I had contact yesterday with my friends in Greece, so beautiful. Yeah, so while we are heading towards the end, what is the feeling that your Greek soul, sitting here, that your Greek soul is experiencing here in Helvetia? Now when you're here, what do you experience? Because, you know, you are you and you are here and there and over there and wherever. But, you know, like Swiss and Greece, just if we have these two realities, what is your experience in traveling around there inside out?
I don't know if I want to say it. I'm thinking that I love it here. The people, they just need, they have all this. You know what I mean?
We have the Swiss soul, you mean?
Yes, they need just one.
How
I
we do
feel
that?
this because they're watching you at first. The first time I had the experience when you are the first person I must give you something because you are the first person I knew when I came to Switzerland. You get a medallion. You are the first person I have contact. And then came Olga. And then
That's a funny story though.
yes, but
How we came together.
when you were looking, the people were looking at me, for example, like I am an alien, like looking at me.
Why?
Shall we hate her? I don't know. Shall we like her? What is she?
Why would
Because
that be?
you know
You don't look
how
like
I am
an
a little
alien.
bit out and I'm a little bit loud maybe and maybe
A little bit.
I talk a little bit more or more directly, I don't know, and then maybe
The
people are not
direct
used
part
to
is
that.
not Greek, babe.
Not used to that, and then first they look at you like that, but they want also, I think they want also, they are like also inside, they need just one push to open. You are not like that because you are very Mediterranean in that, but they are other Swiss people, they need just to be pushed.
To be like more
To be
out.
they need an example, and then they need to that, she's doing that, I will do it, and
Yeah,
then they can, maybe I'm right.
Yeah, here
What do you think?
in this like outgoing like energy, I can really relate to you. So that is really something that I also experience. So if you go like inside the like to the world, say hello everyone, on. Then it's silent over there. Nobody's going like, hey, no, what's up? You know, that's not happening. So like, I just realized it somehow on the way, that this is okay, which is completely fine, because I see the beauty in not having to shout back. You know, I would wish it, which I did, hello, goes like, yeah, hello too, yeah. Me personally, I would love to get like the run, hug back, but this is not happening like usually with my closest friends. Yeah, it goes like run, side loop, you know. But that's not in our culture. But there's another beauty, another, you know, that other side, which maybe we call the soul of Switzerland, let's say. Yeah, but it's very interesting what you say. I remember very good when I saw you first time, you know, like loud and wild, but because I love that, I was like, yeah. Yeah, sure. But yeah, that me personally, I love it, of course. Yeah, but how you yeah.
I mean, for me, the main characteristic of Swiss people is that although you're different and you're more loud or you're an alien, they're very welcoming and understanding. So they let you be, and like the way also to unlock this maybe zurückhaltend attitude that people might have is to just be yourself. Like if you are honest and if you don't try to hold back that loudness that comes from within you, then people are really appreciative, and I think that's very nice. I mean, it's nice as a Greek just to be and not try to hide because it might bother people. Because that's also one kind of thing that we Greeks tend to do. We try not to if we feel that the other person might be not accepting who you are, you hold back. But with Swiss people, you don't have to do this because they are very open. So it's a very nice.
I have a nice thing that I was told. The Swiss people said we are Latins.
Yeah.
What?
They say we are Latins.
We're like Latins.
Yeah, they say that.
Yeah, but we are.
Oh,
The Swiss people no. The Swiss people say we are Latins.
Latinos.
Yeah, they say it.
What?
Yes.
I think
never
I think because we are, but I've never heard
About themselves.
Really?
But yes,
No,
in the job
no.
in ABB when I was.
Yeah.
And Ernesto told me that he had also heard it.
Okay, I've never heard
Well,
that.
for me,
but anyway,
to be honest,
Die mögen noch die
when I came here, it was a shock, and I think everybody gets a shock. Not only the prices, but I mean the shock, the prices
sorry,
coming from Greece, and I think some other countries. But I mean, it was a shock, not because they're very polite, because people are very polite, because it's different. You know, and you have to get used to it. So I think it's not always easy for you to come to Greece and me come to Switzerland. You know, this happens always. And I'm not going to talk about racism because there are racists everywhere, you know, and I've experienced it here, but also in other countries, in Spain too. So it's not about racism, but it's about I respect you. It's your country. I'm a guest here. You know, I'm going to respect what you have here. And when you come to my country, please respect me also. That's, I think it's a good communication between persons and not judging. Because you were brought like this, I was brought differently. But I think that as people, and you can see now what's going on, you know, it's an injustice. I think people can come together and make something real and change this world, which is in some areas really bad. So I think we don't need to become, I don't think a Swiss person, you have to do this. I think, yeah, it would be ideal. I mean, it would be ideal, but I think you are you, and that's why I like you. You know, because we are different. And I respect what you said about the music too, you know, like here, when I sing, it's like people hear me. Sometimes in Greece, I don't feel so much appreciated. You know, sometimes it happens. Not always. I've been appreciated a lot. But I mean, like, sometimes it's nice to be somewhere and sing, and that people really look at you while you're singing. You know, and it doesn't matter where you are in the world, but I mean that's good, and I think Swiss people give you that.
Yes.
They give you the right to be you, like you said. I think it's the best thing you said.
Wow, that's beautiful. I didn't, from my perspective, I didn't realize that there is kind of a, like, let's say, not a need or a like, wie sagen wir das? You know, that both is like kind of equal, the singing together, but also the presenting. Only the presenting and people are listening. So, because I've experienced much more the togetherness, you know, in each, I was not only in summertime in Greece, you know, so yeah. Yes, let's, so first of all, thank you so much for sharing about the topic, the soul of Greece, and Uzo, and music, and your personalities. Thank you so much. Let's have some last notes from your music. Thank you so much. I cannot drink this. Yep.